Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our channel once again. I am Aminu Abdusalam Inisi Olawale, aka Dr. Smoke, the CEO of Youth Emma Initiative and the Director of Socials of African Education Foundation. And in this video, we're going to be talking about three things: data entry, cell editing, and autofill. If you haven't watched our first video on introduction to Microsoft Excel terminologies, please try and watch it. Thank you. So let's proceed. So let's open Microsoft Excel. So this is Microsoft Excel, and we already know what cells are, we know what tabs are in our first video, just an overview. Tabs, these are ribbons, these are groups, and these are launch buttons for those that didn't know watch the first video, but try and watch it to get a better view of it. So let's try and put some data into our worksheet. Okay, so let's say I want to talk about the University of Abuja students and their details. So let's start. I'm going to try and zoom in so you could see clearly what we'll be doing. Okay, so let me start. University of Abuja, University of Abuja students. Okay, and let's say I'll just work with the name. Okay, I'll work with the department, I'll work with the level, I'll work with the matric number. Okay, so if you look at this data very well, this cell A is supposed to contain University of Abuja, but the write-up is extending to cell B, C, and D. This department is supposed to be in cell B, but is hiding. You see, this matric number is supposed to be in cell D, but it's extending to cell E. That doesn't mean it's in cell E, it's just an illusion. If I want to still type in cell E, I can still type there. You understand? So they are all in their individual cells. So let's look at how to resize these cells. Okay, so before we do that, on this title, since it's the head title, we can make it to occupy the whole space. We can make it to occupy all the cells. So we'll just highlight the cells, since our other titles are occupying 1, 2, 3, 4 cells. So let's highlight the 4 cells. 1, 2, 3, 4. Highlight the 4 cells, and it's what we call merging. You can right click to merge. You can right click. You can in format cells. So you format the cell. When you click on format, then under alignment, then you click on merge. So when you merge the cells, you just say okay. And now University of Abuja is not just in cell A again. Now it's occupying cell A to cell D. That's the effect of merging. So when you merge a cell, it means it's not longer in one cell, it is occupying other cells. So there are other ways you can merge. Let me do Ctrl Z. So if you want to merge, you can highlight again. Okay, go to home. In home, under this particular ribbon, you see merge and centralize if you want to centralize it. But if you don't want to do merge and central, you could look at other options. Okay, so let's just use merge and center. So now I've merged it and I've centralized it. So that's the title, and I can do other things to this particular cell. I can bolden the text in there. Okay, so that's that one. I can change the color of the text to whatever color I want. You see, and I can change the background of that particular section. Okay, so that's how you edit your head title. Okay, so let's go back to our goals. So I've talked about data entry and some things about cell editing. Just look at cell resizing. Like this department now, this cell is too small for the data inside it. Okay, so the way you can edit your data is to come to in between the columns where that data is and double click. See, when I'm outside, when I'm not there, my cursor is thick and is white, but when I'm there, my cursor is thin and is black. So if I double click, it's going to expand. This matrix number 2, if I come here now and I double click, it has occupied the space it's supposed to occupy. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pause the video and input some data, then we can see some other properties. Okay, we're back, and these are the data I've inputted into our worksheet. Okay, so the name, the department, the level, and the matric number. So if you look at these names, they are not in the cell, is too small for them, so we're going to go on top again and double click. You see the name has fit into the space it's supposed to fit into. Then the department as well, computer science, is not really showing in full, so double click and it will take its position. So as you can see, our work, it's clean. Okay, this particular title as well, we could also select it and bolden it so it would stand out. Okay, so this is about this. Okay, so I'm not going to make the video short. Let's discuss what it means to be in a cell and on a cell. Now we'll take this number 3 in our next video. Okay, so let's go back to our work. So when they say you are on a cell, when I click on a cell, I'm on it. I'm on a cell like this, and if I type anything, whatever I'm typing will replace what is there because I am on the cell. But when I'm in a cell, that means I'll double click into the cell and I can edit. Okay, in a cell means you can edit. That means you have to double click to be in a cell. But on a cell means I'm just on it. So whenever I type, it will replace what is there. So that's the difference. So guys, try and practice what we've done. Try and put data into Excel and edit it. Okay, so guys, see you in our next video and have a wonderful evening.